Hi there, this is Gary MacDougall here, and what I want to talk to you about today, or what I want to offer today, is a free soul activation. I want to offer a free soul activation to help people activate their soul, to help people activate their power, and draw their spirit, draw their energy up, draw that kundalini energy, their life force energy, chi, prana, whatever you call it. Help them to activate that power, to call it forth within them. If you're a spiritual man, spiritual woman, if you're awakening spiritually, if you're going through pain, if you're going through hurts, there's a reason why we're awakening right now. There's a reason why you're awake. There's a reason why you're watching this right now. I think a lot of us have come into our bodies spiritually. We've come to this earth to be a part of the solution, to rescue this earth, to be earth rescuers. And I'm serious about that. I really feel like I'm a part of helping people awaken, helping people not just awaken, but help people tap into their power, to be a solution, to be of service. And when we think of being in the lower mind, it's all about me, me, me. How am I going to make money? How am I, get sex? Or it's always in the lower mind. It's about me, 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 the egoic mind. But when that energy rises, when that kundalini rises, when we let go of those lower mind attachments and we let our energy rise, and our energy rises naturally, we let it rise, the energy comes into our heart opens. So many people are having these heart openings where they feel love for humanity, love for all living things, for the earth. And they see problems out there and it's making them angry. So I'm also doing this for people who are getting angry, who are getting sad, who feel discouraged. Or even, I've seen some people thinking about checking out from this plane, crossing over. It's time to get out of here. It's too painful. This is for you. We can get through our pain, we can get through anger, sadness, whatever. We can activate our soul, activate our power, be alive, be free of pain, but free to express our souls and free to live our purpose and our passion. So I'm offering this activation for you to do this, to be a part of the solution, to make this earth, the earth is already an awesome place, but to make this earth awesome for you, to make this earth awesome for the people around you, because you're going to be a leader, you're going to be a healer, you're going to be a guide, you're going to be a part of the solution, whether it be technology or banking or something that's going to serve people and help people versus hurt people or keep people in chains. It's going to help us break free of the chains and be free and be alive. So this is for you. So in December 2012, I just want to explain a couple of things before I get into it. I had this major heart opening. This energy arose in me. We were getting bored with our work. We've told our story. We tell it on our website. You can see it there. You can follow me on Facebook. You hear more about my story there. But I had this heart opening that just inspired me to do more. I always felt like I was here for more, like a big reason, a big purpose, but I didn't know what. And that energy rose in me, and it felt like God started to speak with me. And I think the truth is, whether you've had this experience or not, I think God or God's Spirit is in you, it's in me, it's in all living things. It's love, it's light. And I think it's unconsciousness if we don't know that God's in us. It's being stuck in the lower mind. But when that energy arises and you feel that love and you feel like we are connected to all living things. So that happened in December 2012 for me, and I think it happened for a lot of people. It certainly happened to this planet and all living things. It's just the only thing that keeps you stuck from feeling that light, that love, is attachment to the lower mind. I've talked a little bit before about sexuality without love will keep that energy down. But if you're sexual with someone you love and you let that energy come up, for men, I don't know exactly about women, but I know for men, if you just get into it for the orgasm, the energy goes down and out, that energy doesn't rise. But if you take your time, if you're honest with, I'm honest with my wife, you're honest with the person you love, that energy will rise. You'll feel this love and this bliss and this God feeling like you've never felt before. So this is for you to activate that love. And the neat thing about December 2012 when that love happened is, I kind of follow the Mayan calendar. The Mayan calendar ended then. That calendar ended. But a new age started. A new calendar started. And this new age was about that energy rising into the heart. It was about being more loving. Imagine a society where we care for each other, where we're all in service for each other. Whatever we're providing, whatever job we do, whatever we're called to do, we do it. And it not only helps us, but it helps others. It uplifts others. It helps the earth. It helps all living things. We're not taught this in school, but this stuff is in our souls. And whether there was a conspiracy to keep this away from us through education, or there was a conspiracy that we wouldn't learn that we are powerful so that we'd be controlled through books or controlled through people, who knows? But all I know is this power is in me, it's in you, and we can activate this. So God wasn't going to just like full on make this change overnight. This is the way I see it. You study astrology. There were 7 Pluto-Uranus squares since December 2012. That was the first one in December 2012. Since there's been 6, and the 7th is this March. It's like March 16th. So this is a big month. This is about fully activating our spirits. It's time. There's been it's just like a fruit tree. When you plant, we just planted a fruit tree. It's totally spring here. It's beautiful. We planted a fruit tree, planted a cherry tree. We're not going to get cherries this year, maybe. It takes time to activate. Things have to be nurtured, or spirits have to be nurtured, or gifts have to be nurtured. That tree needs to be watered. It needs to be nurtured. It might not get cherries this year or the following year, but in the 3rd year, plants leap. The 1st year they sleep, the 2nd year they creep, in the 3rd year they leap. It's just like our souls. So God gave us this 2.5 year or 2 year, 27-month window for us to activate our souls, to clean out our bodies, our carbon-based bodies, the feelings of fear, fear of I'm powerless, or fear of what people are going to say if I talk about God or love or prayer. Who cares? We don't care. Just express ourselves, express our souls, express our light. I'm here to express my light. I'm a healer. I'm a light worker. I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to help you let go of that carbon-based stuff, those fearful things, and tap into the light. So this is how we're going to tap into the light. It's time now. It's time to tap into our power. It's time for us to be free and express ourselves and love and live. In this month, it's time to let go of all the other things that held us back, the fears, the anger, the insecurity. So if you're feeling a little bit crazy, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling any of those things, that's normal. That's the old age, the old carbon-based stuff that needs to clear out so that this light can arise in us, and our spirits can arise. Our DNA can be activated. We can be fully activated. So this is about fully activating you. So let's begin. And if you feel like crying right now, or if you feel like letting shit out, just pause it and let it out. Scream it out, journal it out, whatever. If I feel like crying, I'm going to cry too. But I just want you to start with taking a few deep breaths. And this is what I do in treatments. When I treat people, do Skype appointments and work one-on-one, you just get people to breathe into their bodies. And just feel your feet. If your feet are on the floor, get your feet on the floor and just feel your feet connect to the floor. Like feel your body, feel your feet feeling connected. Like you have roots connecting. And just feel your feet and the energy connecting down like roots into the earth at this time. And feel your energy, feel your feet being welcomed by the earth. Feel the importance of your spirit connecting to the earth. Feel the earth welcoming you like a mother, like loving you and nurturing you and saying you're home, you're welcomed. Now for some this could be overwhelming. It could be like bring up feelings like, you are nurtured and you are loved. Your mother, or your earth mother, the earth is right there loving you at all times because we are the earth. We just disconnect through our minds and through our bodies. Through the carbon-based things, fears and stuff. We lost our connection, but we're reconnecting now to this earth and drawing on this power and feeling the love of the earth come up now. Like this loving mother who nurtures us, who loves us, and feeling this love circle up, feeling activating our kundalini, activating our power, the spirit, and feel, and just breathe that energy up into your heart. So if you have any fears in your solar plexus, you have any sadness in your body, you could just let it go. It's the time whenever fears start coming up for me, whenever sadness comes up, I call in the angels. I don't necessarily write it on Facebook. I'm feeling really angry, I'm feeling really sad, feeling really lonely. I see a lot of people doing that right now. And it's understandable. This stuff needs to come out. How I've been guided is just call on my angels, call on the spirits that guide me. Give my sadness to the sun. Stare, like, just gently glaze into the sun and just like, sun, take away this sadness, take away this anger, take away this fear, take away this hurt. Cleanse my body of this carbon-based stuff. Each and every one of us is our own healer. We can heal ourselves now. We have power. The power of God is in us. We can create an awesome life, and we can cleanse ourselves and heal ourselves of disease and pain and discomfort. And I just got to make a note about spiritual bypassing. This isn't about activating pain. This is about clearing pain out and not avoiding it. When we avoid this pain, the pain's still inside. It's still going to be there, whether you're conscious of it or unconscious of it, or you're just not activating it. If there's pain inside, it's going to attract things into your life, whether you're activating it or not. The pain is going to attract things to you. Like, if you're insecure, you're going to attract people that make you feel insecure, because that insecurity is in you. So now's the time just to let it go. Sadness go. Insecurity, feelings of low self-worth, self-talk of like being a loser or whatever. That love and that nurturance from the earth is here to push that out. And the angels, calling on our angels, calling on our guides, calling on the powers of this universe. God is in everything. Birds have medicine, plants have medicine, trees have medicine, and each and every one of us have ties to these medicines. We call on our medicines and watch the spirits that come up. You can call on Archangel Michael or Jesus Christ or Buddha or whatever, but if you just call on spirits, watch what shows up for you. Interesting story. I had this native spirit guide come to me one time and kind of give me guidance and stuff, and I thought I was making it up because I used to be on a native path and go to sweat lodges and stuff for years. And this one night, I was calling on Sitting Bull to come to me and help me heal and help me cleanse, and it was happening. And the next morning I was like, am I making this up? Like, I'm a white guy. I don't have any native in my blood. Like, was Sitting Bull really coming to me? And the next day I'm on the computer on Facebook, and it's like 6:30 in the morning. My son's watching some show, and he's like, Dad, Sitting Bull's on TV. And I'm like, my jaw dropped, and I'm like, what? And he was watching the show Arthur, and Arthur was Sitting Bull was one of the guests on his cartoon that day, and I had talked to Sitting Bull about my son because he's on a map in his school. So I see Sitting Bull everywhere, on the map at school, on TV, and it was like a confirmation that spirit that came to me to help me heal from the spirit realm was there to help me heal, was there to help me guide me on my path. So trust in your intuition, trust in whatever comes when you call on your guides to heal you, so that light comes up. So we've connected to know that's like we've connected below to the sacred feminine. Now it's time to call on the sacred masculine above, the power above from the sky. Because we have like sacred feelings, we have dark side feelings, but sacred feelings like of love, of freedom, of joy. But there's also that masculine side, that strong side. Speaking of Sitting Bull, a strong bull. So calling on the powers from above. And each and every one of us has like a sacred feminine and a sacred masculine, whether you're man or woman. So calling on that masculine energy from above that gives you strength, it's going to give you courage, and opening up to that now and just breathing that in. Imagining light from the Milky Way come down through stars, through constellations, through the sun, bringing with the power of the sun and the light of the sun, the spirit of the sun, drawing that light and that energy through us, through our crowns, down through our third eye, through our voice, and into our heart, and calling forth with strength and with power our purpose for being here. Like, if you know why you're here, then trust it. I'm here to be a healer. I'm here to be a guide. And trusting in that and believing in that and owning it. And I'm not owning that and saying that to bring attention to me. I'm saying it to give you courage to stand up in your power and just own what you are. No more, no less. This activation isn't about inflating our egos. It's just about activating our souls and our energy and embodying this energy, embodying our spirits, letting go of any darkness, so that our lights can shine, no more or no less, fully activating. So whether you're going to be a leader and have a following of 2 people, or a leader and following of like 10 billion or 2 billion, I said 10 billion, a billion, you're Deepak Chopra or you're somebody small, it doesn't matter. It's just about activating. God, I feel silly for saying 10 billion. There's only 7 billion people on this planet. Damn. It's almost lunchtime. I'm getting a little bit low blood sugar. Just learn to laugh at yourself. It's good. So just drawing on that strength and calling forth your power, calling forth what you're here for and what your next step is. Taking that leap of faith, you're free now to express yourself, stand in your power, and know that you might not know what you're going to do in a year from now, or 2 years, or 5 years, how it's going to look. But if you fully activate now, and you check in every morning, you make that time to connect with your soul and clear away the carbon-based stuff so that your light can shine through. Shine your light and trust in God. Trust in your spirit, not the God out there, but the God in here, the light and the love to express through you. And that light, it's subtle. And if we listen to it and get into the subtlety, it'll guide us. And then all of a sudden we'll have synchronicity. So fully activate your spirit to be fully alive, fully free. Let go of any other carbon-based stuff, any sadness, any hurt. And you can keep doing this. Keep listening to this back. More stuff can come out. More stuff will come out. And call forth your power. Call forth what your next thing is. Whether it is to take a nap and cry, or journal write, or make that web page. Put that idea that you've been thinking out there. Your spirit will guide you. The subtlety of your spirit, the synchronization of what you see in this world, what you feel drawn to. Take action. The more action you take towards your goal, the more the universe is going to conspire with you, and the cooperative components are going to show up. So you are love. You are power. It's time now. It's time to be free. Like those fruit trees that are going to, think of a fruit tree that's abundantly producing. Like right now, my fruit tree that I just put in the ground may or may not produce this year. But the ones we put in 3 years ago are going to produce massively this year. Hundreds of fruit. What do you think? If all goes to plan, if the bees do their thing, and the sun still shines, and the earth, we're putting lots of nutrients in the earth, natural, like kelp fertilizer, microbes, and lots of mulch down. So we're all mulched up. We're human beings. We're all mulched up. We're all activated now. It is time to shine our light. You're worth it. You're lovable. You're here for an important reason. So shine your light. Let's do it. Let's make this world the best place it can be. Let's help humanity. Call forth all those solutions. Peace.